Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, has made headlines many times, not only for his wealth but also for his marriages. His romantic life has been a subject of fascination and controversy, with multiple wives and family politics. The lives of his wives reveal a darker side to his reign, one filled with control, controversy, and tragedy. In this video, we'll see the lives of Sheikh Mohammed's wives and reveal a darker side to his reign, one filled with control, controversy, and tragedy, as many of his marriages overlapped for years. Here's everything you need to know about the women behind one of the world's wealthiest rulers. This is the Crown Buzz channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE, was born into the royal family on July 15, 1949. He is well educated, having studied not only in Dubai but also at the University of Cambridge in the UK. Thanks to his education and ambition, Dubai has become a major business and tourism hub, attracting millions of visitors from around the world. Unfortunately, despite his European education, he sticks to traditional Eastern views, and he is known as a harsh and imposing ruler, father, but also husband. Sheikh Mohammed had many wives throughout his life, and some of them could not live in a golden cage. Let's take a look and find out why. He met his first wife, Randa bint Mohammed Al Banna, in his youth in Beirut. It was 1972, and he and Randa were at a friend's engagement party. She was just 16 and had no idea who he, the prince, was. Unimpressed by his offer to talk, she told him to come to her if he wanted. To her surprise, he did. 2 days later, he was at her parents' house asking for her hand in marriage. He was 23 and she was 16 when they got married. In the first years of their marriage, they lived happily in London. Far from his country, Sheikh Mohammed lived according to the customs of the West. But when they arrived in Dubai, he showed a different side of himself and began to live according to Bedouin culture. Randa reveals that her husband's family insisted on changing her name, which they considered very European to Haifa. She also stated, "My audacity disturbed him. I couldn't conceal anything inside me. I didn't think that when you were talking to a member of the royal family, you should be watching yourself." Despite that, they were lovers, and she was 18 years old and was happily pleased when she gave birth to her daughter, Princess Manal. But soon everything fell apart when Sheikh Mohammed did something she wouldn't forgive. She asked for divorce, and he accepted. But sadly, she ended up returning to Beirut without her 5-month-old daughter. Randa has kept the Al Maktoum family's secrets, hoping to see her daughter again, as she remained obedient. She had been begging her ex-husband, the Sheikh, to allow her to visit her daughter Sheikha Manal in Dubai, but he had consistently rejected her request. In 2000, Randa traveled to Dubai and asked the Sheikh to see her daughter. He gave her an address, directing her to a crowded celebration. He told her to find her daughter and said, "Try to get to know her. I want to see the mother's instinct." Randa searched among hundreds of ladies but was unable to find her daughter. The following day, she left Dubai. She was reportedly banned from entering the UAE after this incident because she posed a security risk. When Randa tried to sneak into the UAE again in 2005 for her daughter's wedding, she was attacked and suffered severe injuries. Sheikha Manal bint Mohammed Al Maktoum is now 46 years old, and her mother has never seen her. After Randa, in 1979, the Sheikh married a second time to Sheikha Houria, an Algerian native. Over the years, she became the mother of 5 children between 1980 and 1989. When he married, the Sheikh's parents had enough of him acting like a playboy. Royal families around the world usually marry within their circle to preserve royal lineage, secure alliances, and keep traditions. So his family stepped in and picked his third wife for him. His third wife is Sheikha Hind Al Maktoum. She is from Dubai's ruling Al Maktoum dynasty, and her grandfather was Dubai's ruler, Saeed II. Throughout her childhood, Sheikha Hind was raised in the palace, adhering to Islamic traditions and rarely venturing beyond its walls. Sheikha Hind and Sheikh Mohammed have known each other since childhood, practically growing up together. She's his cousin from both sides of the family. But everything changed for her when she was just 17 years old, and their parents agreed that the two should get married. At that time, Sheikh Mohammed was heading Dubai's police and defense ministries. Despite being just 30 years old, he had already experienced the single life to the fullest. So the same year as his wedding to Huria, Sheikh Mohammed's family staged an extravagant wedding to show his commitment, marking a grand spectacle in the Emirates. The ceremony was held near the lavish Zabil Palace, where a 20,000-seat stadium was constructed, only accessible to VIPs, while others watched from outside. Sheikha Hind is considered the First Lady of Dubai and is the mother of Sheikh Mohammed's 12 children, including his heir apparent, Crown Prince Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. In 1980, the fourth wife of the ruler of the country gave birth to his firstborn son. Their wedding date is unconfirmed, but it certainly happened in 1979 as well, or before. His fourth wife was a German woman whose name is unknown. Their boy is Sheikh Marwan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. The child was taken away by the sheikh as soon as he was born and raised in Dubai. In 1983, the sheikh had already been remarried to yet another woman, Delilah Alula of Lebanese origin. Not much is known about her, and no picture has ever been public. She bore him 3 children up to 1987. It is supposed that they have been divorced since. In 1993, Sheikh Mohammed married Zoe Grigorakos, a woman with Greek and Polish roots. The marriage was a misyar, which is a traditional Sunni marriage, where the groom and bride are relieved of some marital rights such as living permanently together while being cared for. It's often seen as a contract allowing couples to maintain independence while being legally married. Together, the couple gave birth to a girl, Sheikha Mahra bint Mohammed Al Maktoum, in 1994. Her life took an unexpected turn when, at the age of 16, she was presented with a life-changing offer by her father. You can discover her story in our video by clicking on the right corner card. Sheikha Mahra got married last year, at the age of 29, and as per her wedding pictures, it seems that her mother is still around, and in good terms with Sheikh Mohammed. Around 1999, Sheikh Mohammed married for the 7th time Dalia Al Muthana, who is president and CEO of Gulf at GE. Together, they have one daughter, Sheikha Haya bint Mohammed Al Maktoum, born in 2000. Sheikh Mohammed's 8th and last wife is Princess Haya bint Hussein. Princess Haya comes from the royal family of Jordan, being the daughter of the late King Hussein of Jordan. She is the half-sister of King Abdullah II. She married Sheikh Mohammed in 2004, and together they had 2 children. According to reports in June 2019, Princess Haya and her 2 kids fled from Dubai to Germany, applying for political asylum. Haya claimed she feared for herself and her children's safety. That's why she fled from her husband after several unsuccessful attempts to divorce him. Check out her full story revealed in the video below. As of 2024, it seems that Sheikh Mohammed remains married to only one of 8 wives, Sheikha Hind bint Maktoum bin Juma Al Maktoum. The tale of Sheikha Hind, who stayed with her husband through all of his challenges, wives, and sufferings, is intriguing. We are left guessing as to what she did so. Was it custom, duty, or maybe a lack of options to escape? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Until next time, take care.